You are listening to CMH EPC's Mocktail Hour Podcast. We host a Mocktail Hour once a month where we discuss various topics over cocktails. And for those who don't drink alcohol, mocktails. We are inclusive over here. Sip your favorite cocktail with us or try our featured cocktail as we dialogue. This is an environment to hear new and different perspectives. Everyone's thoughts, feelings, and opinions are valid to them, and in this space, we respect that. I'd like to take a moment of appreciation for our guests today who have attended our monthly Mocktail Hour and are now here to share their thoughts and opinions with us. We have a number of topics to discuss. You never know what new perspectives you may hear. Today on the show, we have Audra, a semi-professional life liver and part-time giant killer. The juggernaut, because she also a cage fighter. Is it cage fighting?
It is cage fighting, or MMA, however you
MMA cage fighter. It's been a long time coming, but I finally got Audra on the podcast. I'm so excited to have you here. Woo. And then we have Drew. Welcome back, Drew.
Yes, I'm here.
I would say you're definitely the fan favorite, so I'm excited to have you back.
Oh, I am?
Have you heard your podcast?
I did.
Did you listen back to it?
I did.
Okay.
I didn't realize how drunk I was, but I mean,
I
almost think I might have to attend AA or something.
It's cocktail hour. That's what we do.
Let's get there.
We drink here. That's what we do at cocktail hour.
I love it here.
Yeah.
I love it here too.
I love it here.
It doesn't call me fat.
My fellow native Houstonian karaoke enthusiast and can keep up with me drinking. That's Drew over here.
Yeah.
But you're also a native Houstonian as well.
Yes, I am.
H-Town house.
Woo woo.
People be like, they've never met one, and I'm like, what do you mean?
Oh,
I know so many natives. Yeah.
We're here.
Here we
Holding
are.
it down each time.
Yeah.
Boom shakalaka. All right, for our future cocktail. So the weather changing has really thrown me, so I was not prepared for cocktails today. So I was like, what do I have in my house? A bottle of Mianetto Prosecco. And so we're having peach mimosas today.
Ooh.
So I hope you enjoy. I feel like it's not peachy enough. I probably could have added more peachy in there.
Let me tell you something.
As long as it's liquor, I don't give a damn.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
I love you.
Yeah.
What am I missing, and where is that
Some
from?
nerd shit. Never mind.
You ain't never seen?
Where is
You've
that
never
from?
seen
Mario
Mario Brothers? Okay.
Oh,
Never mind.
I don't watch superhero movies.
You know what?
It's not, baby. It's not.
It's
That's
not.
a video.
It's a
game.
video
I
game.
mean, but I'm saying like superhero movies
Wrong genre, friend.
and that stuff. Like I don't usually watch it.
It's okay,
So,
friend.
Also, I don't play video games.
I am a avid gamer.
I know. Okay, so first topic: do you like or listen to the radio in your car?
Hell no.
Mm-mm.
I got Sirius XM, and I be listening because I done got spoiled. First of all, that's how they trick you. When I first bought the truck, it was free, and then you can't be in without it because it's got all these different radio shows. Ain't no commercials hardly and shit, and they got the shit with the curse words, and you be like, you know what I'm saying? You be listening to the old school. You can kind of just. So I done got spoiled. So I don't listen to local radios. First of all, Houston radio stations. I love you guys. Sorry,
Trash.
but y'all are trash. Trash. I've gone to like Louisiana when I was in college, and their radio stations was way different, baby. It was busting out there. Not our shit. Our shit is tired. They play the same 5 songs all day
On rotation.
I can't even tell you who. If it ain't Mad Hatter, I don't know who the radio station DJs are.
Damn, man, Hatter been retired for years now.
I'm telling you, I don't know who the Cracker Nuts. I don't know who's out there no more. I can't tell you.
Cracker Nuts.
J Mac, I don't know.
Oh, J Mac, yeah, he's still on there though.
I don't know.
Back. I went somewhere recently, and DJ T Gray was a DJ, and I was like, "You was on the radio when I was in middle school." That's so weird to see him like out in public or whatever. Now
I don't know
how long has it been? So weird. But yeah, I don't listen to the radio. I listen to podcasts usually, or I'm replaying the birthday mix one of my favorite DJs made me. I've been playing it for like 3 years at this point because she did such a good job. So if I want to hear music, I'll put like that DJ mix on. Otherwise, it's usually a podcast of some sort. Yeah.
Or Spotify.
I use YouTube Music because I have premium YouTube. So
Fancy.
Okay.
you know what? I hear what you're saying, but once you go premium, you can't go back.
But it's like the XM because people like you pay for that. And I be like, once you have it,
Let me
can't unhave it.
let me go to a new computer and try to look at a YouTube video, and if I see a commercial in the first 5 minutes, I'm knocking everything over. What the fuck is this bullshit? You ain't supposed to have no motherfucking commercial.
It's like the Hulu.
Yeah, and then I
Why
remember
did I say like an old bitch?
that I didn't
the
lock
Hulu.
the Hulu.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, that's how the YouTubes be when you have the premium service, because it's like it is okay. So it's funny. So I have a birthday party at my house every year.
Yeah.
and I always have my cousins attached to my, cause shit, I don't really listen to music like that. Like, you know, now that I got YouTube music, I just listen to the same shit over. I don't know all this new hip hoppy, whatever the fuck it is shit. And so they'll hook up to the speaker, right? And all of a sudden it'll be like, yes, for $2.99. I said, who ain't got premium?
Okay. I don't know
like,
what
you
this
broke
is.
ass niggas, you ain't got premium.
What this is.
But all y'all got Chargers, STRs and XT6s and shit. But you can't get no premium YouTube?
Friend, I don't feel like I should take the last drop.
Oh no,
I'm not a
sharing.
YouTuber, so I don't really YouTube. But
I just don't believe in
I do have. Oh, thank you. I'll make another one.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, make another one.
I don't feel like being.
I'm gonna make another. He said, "Yeah,
you should get on that right now."
I'm gonna make another. I am, but let me finish my thought.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Frank. Go ahead.
Jeez.
I was like,
I'm not a YouTuber, so I am not concerned with upgrading to YouTube. But Spotify got me. So I was Pandora before Spotify. Pandora free. They keep trying to get me to pay for it. And I was grandfathered in because I've had it for so long. Show my age.
Yeah, same.
And so I was listening to Pandora. I don't care about commercials. It's cool, whatever. And then when I went back to school, I was using my student discounts for everything, right? So
good student discount.
Good old student discount. Okay. Spotify. I got Spotify, Hulu, and Showtime. All three for $5 a month, and I was like,
Jesus?
Yes. And so because of that, I am now spoiled with Spotify, and now that I'm not in school anymore and my discount doesn't apply, I am still like, I cannot go back to Spotify. I cannot go back to Pandora with ads. I have to have Spotify. So now I pay for Spotify.
Yeah. Then little subscriptions
Because you can create your own playlist. Like it's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. And the Hulu lies. Like I paid. Hulu. Yes, so I've got, when I first started, it was the $12.99. Then I was like, you know what? I really do need to keep up on the times because I don't really watch TV that often. Like I don't keep up, I'm that guy. So I was like, I'll get the Hulu Live. So it was $50 at the time, right? $50 a month.
What's the difference between the $12.99 and the Live?
That you get live TV.
You get live TV.
Oh, it's like cable.
Yes,
basically
you get live TV, and then if it was a show that came on, it's the next day. You don't have to wait for like a week. It'll come on the next day.
The next season with Netflix.
Correct.
Okay.
So I was just like, I'll do this to keep up abreast on the news, what's going on in the lands.
Yes.
Child. I paid for no ads. Next thing I know, it was good for a minute. Then I start seeing commercials. And I was just like, now what's happening here? So
Who lied to me on this good day?
Yeah, Hulu, they bamboozled some type of small print bullshit in there and was like, ads on I think it's on certain shows they can play ads because they don't it's some bullshit. But I was angry about it because I was just like, now the Hulu is like, now they've added all of these premium movies and shit, it's damn near $100. It went from $50 where I started.
It's the new cable.
Damn near $100.
It's the new cable.
I mean, cable plus internet.
I mean, child, I don't know what to do no more. Bills and got out of control. Eggs is $5. I just,
when the hell did eggs get $5?
You can't even eat beans and rice for cheap no more. I'm just saying, are we just gonna we all gonna just starve to death? I mean, I'm just trying to understand what's going on.
Let's say how the ramen is like no longer 10 cents a pack. It's now like 25. Like what?
$1.10.
Oh,
child. Yes, when it was 10 cents a pack, 10 for $1. Not anymore, child. 34. I was just like,
you know what? I'm mad at Biden. He ain't president like he should. What the fuck?
It's so much going on. Up. Water, eggs, milk. You damn near can't eat. I went and bought the bare essentials, y'all.
No, not the bare essentials.
Eggs, bread, milk, water. Not any fancy meats, delicate meats.
No delicacies.
No delicacies, no nothing. And my bill was like $150.
Yes.
And I'm like, I'm talking about the cheap shit. I just couldn't. I don't know what's happening.
Just imagine if you got some of them premium meats.
We ain't having no premium meats for a while. I'm so used to the premium meats. The premium meats is gone now, child. We're gonna have to.
It's a thing of past.
It is for now.
Better start singing. Been the two of us.
I was looking. I was just like, beans, rice, sandwiches. Sandwiches ain't even cheap no more.
You can't even do that. Remember that beans, greens, tomatoes. You can't even do that no more.
I don't even know what we're gonna have for Thanksgiving.
I was just finna say, so what is Thanksgiving gonna look like? I don't know.
Child, I don't know. We may get a chicken or a Cornish hen.
You can't even afford that. It's gonna be spam.
Okay, some spam and put some garnishes around that shit. Fry that shit hard. I don't know.
It's okay, crunchy on the edge.
On the edge, and put a whole can.
Like, this spam sure is good.
Okay, it sure is.
Crunchy. Ooh, Auntie, you sure did make
You
this
sure
up real
put your
good.
foot in this shit.
Mm.
Yeah, child. I don't know, girl.
I don't know. I don't know how much longer we can go like this. I think there's gonna be an uprising in America.
Something is afoot.
I think this shit is all by design.
Something is
It's gotta be
afoot.
by design.
Everybody is getting mollywopped. And I mean from the rooter to the titter. Now, this might be the alcohol speaking. Forgive me, audience.
We get
I'm
mollywopped.
getting free.
It's mollywop.
Here's the thing.
Get free. Give us free. Give
Baby,
us-
we need it. I can't say, but something is definitely a shift
Yeah.
in the universe. Because when I say everybody and their mama is getting mollywopped from
Yes.
the titter to the frutter,
And then if I see Biden giving, let's not get. I don't want to go
don't
there.
do yourself.
I
Have
know.
such a nice Sunday.
It is, but you giving all this money away, and Lord knows,
And we broke.
Lord knows, I'm all for humanity. I am. I try to be, but if I see any billion going overseas,
And look at us now. We don't have people here. We can't afford, like, the everyday man. Like, I think about people that go to work. Like,
yeah,
this is what, and I may be saying stepping out of line, but
step out of line,
I
friend.
work with people that are well off. Okay?
Yeah,
They really don't understand. Like, oh, all you got to do is get an education. I said, you don't understand when the
That
system is
doesn't-
not
no.
set up for you.
Do you know
Yeah.
how expensive education is right now?
But
But
the
it-
system
it's
is not
people
set
who
up
have
for,
education
to
that-
succeed.
yeah. These people who have education that I know, they working at McDonald's and shit.
Yes.
Masters.
The system is not set up for people to succeed. It's not. And people that are already on top don't get that. Well, all you got to do is, I said, well, when your granddaddy's granddaddy been having fucking money, it's easy to say when you just hopped up on this job that your granddaddy, your daddy got you, and you have buku acres of land, and you've got a house that they gave you as a graduation present at 18,
Yep.
with a stipend of $50,000 just to start, Bob.
Preach, sister.
Okay.
Oh, I hear that conviction.
It
Lord.
really
Listen.
upsets me because I'm just like, here I am, came into my field, you know what I'm
Working.
saying, working my ass off. And I was just like, I don't have that kind of help,
No.
you know?
So you need to shut your motherfucking ass up.
Please don't tell me about how people
Yeah.
need to work hard. When I
Right.
was, all but homeless.
Yeah.
My mother had cancer, died. My father died the next year, sleeping on hospital floors, getting my education, and get here and y'all tell me I'm not enough. It's a lot.
Just work hard. What?
Just work harder.
What the fuck
So
am I
how
been
much
doing?
harder and how much more do I have to give up just to
Right.
be?
Yeah, and then you tell them your story, where you know your advantage, your point of view, whatever. Like this is what I had to go through, and then look at you and like,
Oh, well, I've been
I
poor
don't-
before too.
yeah, yeah.
We had dirt floors where I was coming up. Who? Pappy Grandpa Bob in the 1800s? Shit. Yeah.
The house that's still in the family today. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we still have that
Typical.
house and all that 200 acres of land
Yes.
that he left us. Yeah. And they were like, my grandparents worked hard. I said, did they in the fields? They tilled that corn? Did they pick that cotton for you? Your family built that
Your whole
up for you?
family.
Yeah. Built your
All your
homes?
little while asses out there
Yeah.
burning up in the sun.
Yeah. Your family built that up?
All their necks red.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll hear that. Sorry, I went on a rant.
Oh, it
audience.
is.
It's okay.
I
Yeah,
don't-
you
like
almost
I
got
said,
me riled up.
I'm
now.
saying
like,
I don't know what's gonna come out. I'm sorry, Courtney.
It's okay. It's
Okay.
cocktail hour. That's what we do. What's an unserious generational curse that you're breaking?
Jesus.
An
That got serious real quick.
I
God.
know. We just had that conversation. But what's an unserious generational curse that you're breaking?
They're all pretty serious,
I feel like
but
they are.
I'm serious.
unserious. That's a very good question.
That is because I'm like,
An unserious generational curse.
Not having kids for you, maybe.
oh,
I don't know. Not having kids so young. Is that serious though? Is that serious? Not having kids.
well,
so
I mean,
young?
it's serious for like the older generation because I was always looked at as like, why don't you have kids? And I was like,
Same.
I fuck boys for a living. Mother.
Yeah,
Like-
I told my
for a
mom.
living.
I was
For fun.
telling somebody yesterday. My mom
Yeah.
told me when I was born. She's like, I knew when you were born I was going to be a grandmother. I said, who told you that?
What?
What? No, I'm dead serious. She wrote me a letter as a
Oh.
child and was just like, I knew I was going to be a grandmother. I have a brother. And I said, you better hope on his hopes and dreams, child, because ain't nothing coming out these loins. I told her that as a child. She
These
used to
loins
piss
are
her
closed.
off. as a kid, like I'm talking about 7 or 8, my mom was like, "You're gonna make." I said, "No, I'm not. I don't want kids. I don't like children. I do like children. Don't get me wrong. I don't want them. I didn't like men. That's what it was. I didn't like what it took to make the babies, and I don't want babies. I like being the auntie. I'm a great auntie.
Yes.
I'm like the ultimate auntie.
Yes.
I'm like a boss auntie. Like
Yes.
Boom.
yes.
Speak to me.
I
Speak,
come in,
sister.
I drop the dollars down.
Drop
I
the
give,
dollars,
I give
yes.
the kids the
Listen.
candies, and I be like,
Trick, love the kids.
fuckery afoot. Let's go, kids. Turn up, and I leave.
Get them all riled
And
up.
I be like,
And it's like, all right, kids, goodbye.
TT's coming. Woo, woo, woo. It's
Drop the
game
mic on them. Boom, I'm out.
Boom.
And then they all
TT
like,
out, baby. TT out.
and she's like, look what you did to these motherfucking kids.
And they call me
all
and be like,
riled up.
bitch, now you know what you did. I sure did. Have a good night.
That's auntie's duties.
Yeah.
That is auntie's
You got
duties.
these kids all riled up. I got to get them to sleep. They got to go to school tomorrow.
Yeah. Well,
You
they
need to
be
bring your
like-
ass back over here and put them to sleep.
I'd be like, can I borrow them for the evening or maybe the weekend and I'll give them back?
Child.
That's my
Well,
favorite.
my nephew was 15 now. I don't want that little motherfucker for nothing.
You want to
nephew.
spend an evening with your nephew?
Huh?
You want to spend an evening with your nephew?
These kids are weird.
I mean,
They're
agree.
different.
They're all antisocial. They all don't like. And I tell him, I was like, okay, so he went to an all boys middle school, and he gonna tell my sister 8th grade, I want to go to school with some girls. I was like, oh, okay,
Oh, hey,
all right,
Dad.
come on. So now he's in high school, and so every chance I get, I was like, so you got a girlfriend yet? I mean, this what you wanted, right?
This what you wanted.
And he's like, damn, Uncle Drew. He's like, why you all in my business? I was like,
First of all,
first of all, hold on,
First of all,
nigga.
sir,
Hold
I've
on,
been
nigga.
waiting for this tea for a
I've
long
been
time.
waiting for this.
Okay.
Because you told my
I
sister.
need information.
You told my sister you want to see some big old titty bitches.
Yeah.
You got a big old titty bitch yet?
Big booty Judy. Huh?
Like, what the fuck? And then
Wait,
he's
what
like,
grade is he in now?
he's in 9th grade.
Okay.
So this is
Oh,
first
that's
year.
his time.
This is first year co-ed.
I will
Girl.
say that my cousin did raise him in the old ways. My little nephew, he's 11 going on 12. Very friendly, very personable child, like very hands-on. So she does like the old, like how we was raised. So
Okay.
he's a little different. He's fun to be around.
No.
Now, somebody did trip him at school and broke his 2 front teeth out. I did have to hold back. And he said that, I don't think it was bullying TT,
Was it an
It was
accident?
kids being kids, and he just so happened to get hurt. You know how kids be playing and
Rough house. And they're
rough
boys.
house.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Rough house.
He wasn't.
He's-
He doesn't feel targeted.
yeah, he said he does. He said
Okay.
he told us. He said it wasn't bullying because because baby, his daddy from New Orleans and his mama, you know what I'm saying, from Cloverleaf. You know what I'm talking about? Maury Street. Huh? Cullen,
Not
off of Cullen.
Cloverleaf.
You know what I'm talking about? South Side, baby. I'm telling
There you
you,
go.
because I'll be like, let me tell you something, Becky. Okay?
Oh, he goes to one of those schools.
Yeah.
Becky with the good hair.
Becky with the good hair.
Oh,
It's like, let
Lord.
me tell you something, Bob.
You're only here because of affirmative action. Oh God.
I'm gonna
I wanna
molly
start him
the
on
shit
this.
out of everybody.
They kill me with that shit.
I can't take it. Like I told you, they told me at my job I was there because of my trifecta. I like, you're only here because you're black and gay and woman. I mean, because there are no women that really do my job. So I was just like, oh, so y'all don't think I'm smart? I didn't earn my way in here. Oh, no, we ain't saying that. Oh, that's what you
No,
just
that's what you
said.
just said.
That's what you just said.
This is always the discount. It's like, do you know what I have to do? I have to like do shit triple times what you do.
And it's still
Yes.
not enough. It's still
Yes.
not enough. Which is where I'm at now, folks. Y'all be praying my strength in the Lord.
Do you love the way you want to be loved, or do you give people the same energy they give you?
Very good question. I have learned. So I have actually learned. Yes, child. Look,
Come
don't be looking at me like don't be looking at me.
They say the same thing. Go ahead.
I have learned to love people the way they want to be loved because all I've ever known, I've come from, learning a lot of broken love situations. So I've learned how to love people. At first, initially, what I received as love. So I was like, well, I'm showing you I love you because it's the way I like it. But it's not necessarily the way other people receive it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I will just say my current partner that I have right now has taught me that.
I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry, because you bitch, you'll make me cry. I can't. The alcohol is induced. Let's not do that
I
here,
was like, can
people.
we pass some wood for
This is my
reserve
first
again?
time. I was about to say, this
Oh,
is the first time.
Can I get another shot of wood for reserve?
No, but I'm just saying, like, seriously, she has taught me that. Like, in a lot of communication and just evolution, right? Of learning that people receive love in different ways and that your love is not the best way all the time.
Accurate.
So, yeah, I've learned. I can say that.
Accurate.
Thank you, my friend.
No, I was gonna say I used to love people the way that I wanted to be loved, right? But then as you grow as a person, you learn that like that's different, So you have to figure out what it is that they want and like, and hopefully they're self-aware to be able to tell you what they want and like, so then you can then, you know,
it's a journey.
Give them what they want and like, right?
But it's a journey, right?
Sure.
It's constant communication. As you learn and evolve with people, things constantly change.
Yes.
Right? I can say when I started something, I was one way, and now I'm a different person in different ways. Now, there's some things you still have to grow through and learn and expand and communicate through. But the love that you have for each other allows you to do that.
I like you said that you have to grow through. I like that.
Yeah, but the love that you have for each other allows you the space to understand that I understand that you may not see things the way I see them, or understand some of my triggers, or understand why things are. But you know what? I love you, and I want this thing with you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give you the space, and give me the space, allow me the space to grow through that. And let's talk through it. Let's. It's uncomfortable, but now I'm not going to say it's some uncomfortable shit now. Trust me, baby, because okay?
Growth is uncomfortable, though.
Growth is uncomfortable. But, you know, my grandmother did tell me, like, love is hard. Love is not an easy thing. Relationships are not easy because people always change. You're never the same person. I think that's where people get lost. Is that I married this person. Me and Drew got married. Hey, baby.
You're not the same person I married 10 years ago, 30 years ago. I'm like,
you should have known it then. Yeah. No, but you shouldn't be, right? Because evolution happens. You grow as a person, different changes, different tastes. You know what I'm saying? But communicate that with your partner. If things change, like, hey, baby, I know I told you I like X, Y, and Z, but I think I might like this, or I'm interested in trying this or something. It may make me uncomfortable. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But see what it is. Get back to me, and then I can tell you how that made me feel, and you tell me how you felt about it, and let's see if we can keep pushing forward.
Right.
I think people...
I concur.
It's difficult. It's difficult. I mean, it's not difficult, but it's challenging. I'll say that, because you generally people are rooted in what they believe, right? What makes them comfortable, because we're trying to keep ourselves safe.
Yeah.
But sometimes you got to break out of the comfort zone. Like me personally, I'll tell you if I like something, if I don't like something. But I don't know why people are intimidated by
But
me.
it doesn't mean I have to throw you away.
No.
We can disagree, and I still love you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that nigga. I hate it when you do that shit.
Yeah.
And I know you might keep
But I
doing
still love
it.
you.
But
So
we're going to have to
can we
figure out a
work
way
forward?
that makes us both, comfortable, or where you can still get what you need, and I can get what I need to feel safe, and then we can move forward with it. We just have to keep working at figuring out how we're going to do about that, because I ain't giving you up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to figure it out.
You're going to be mine forever. You ain't going
We
nowhere.
ain't going no place.
Nowhere.
Right now.
We done worked too hard.
And that's the commitment.
And we got
That's
too
the
much
commitment.
shit.
But that is the commitment.
It's
And my
committing to
grandmother
each
told
other.
me, she was like, because my grandmother died right before their 60th anniversary. They were married on Halloween. They just would have had their, I don't know how many years, probably 75, child. Yes, she passed away right before their 60th anniversary. And she told me, because my grandmother was one of the first people I came out to, and I was named after her, right?
Aww.
And so she was my best friend. And I was like, Granny, I told her when I came out, I was like, there's something I got to tell you. Sit down. She said, baby, what is it? I said, Granny, I'm gay.
They all sound like that.
Yeah.
Baby, what is
She
it?
said,
Because that's how they sound.
she said,
That's
she
their
said, what is
generation.
it? She say, I said, Granny, I'm gay. She looked at me. She was like, yeah, baby, we been know that, baby. I thought you was going to tell me you was sick or something.
You got the cancer?
But she told me with my
got the
grandfather,
sugar?
because my grandfather started getting dementia, right? So he got very difficult to deal with and stuff like that. But she was like, I love your grandfather. Even in this fucking state, he get on my goddamn fucking nerves. And this is how she talked. This is her words verbatim. But she said, Audrey, she said, what people don't understand is relationships or work. She said, you fall in and out of love with this person constantly. It is up to you to make a choice to continue to move forward.
Yeah.
Because you change.
Yes.
She said, you change. It's not an unnatural thing to say, I hate this nigga.
Yep.
Because she told me, she was like, there's times I be looking at him, I'm going to kill this
motherfucker. I got some rat poison. We going to crush
but
that
I
shit
love
up.
him at the same time.
Yeah.
But she said, but that love fueled that trick. And I didn't understand it at the time. I was just like, what do you mean you love him and hate him at the same time?
Right.
But
Is that even possible? Yeah.
But it is. I mean, human. We're
Yes.
human. Because we often forget that we're human, and the person on the other side is too.
Exactly.
Right? Because we deal with this hurt me, this is how I feel, and that's all we can see. But you
Yes.
also have to
Yes.
understand there's a person on the other side.
And that's why I always say when I want to get to know somebody first. I want to get to know you as a person, because what I know is that you know, if this is going to be a long-term situation, like there's going to be days I'm not going to like you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm aware of that, right? But if we're both decent human beings, we both respect each other, that'll help us get through like the times where I want to slit your throat. You know what I mean? So,
but it's the thing is I think that's just human nature, especially when you're talking about. And I've been challenged about what I think about, because I'm you know what I think about relationships, right? Like as far as, you know, long-term relationships, being with one person, is it really in our nature to be with one person? Is it in our I mean, it can be, but I'm saying, is it really?
Be, but
it can be, but we also have been conditioned, right?
Yeah.
And I'm a monogamous person, but I often question myself, like, is this really, you know, because you have all types of love relationships. They may not all be sexual, but you have all types of love relationships, right? And that's kind of, I've been challenged to kind of like check myself on, okay, what does this mean, right? Like what are these different type of relationships, and understanding how love can be portrayed in different ways, right? So it's like my grandma, she was just like, yeah, man, like, you know, she said, ebb and flow. Ebb and flow, go with it. She said, love is it's alive. It's a living thing. It moves like ebb and flow, like this. It's just like a wave, right? It comes and goes. She said, but if you have the right partner, they'll move with you.
Exactly.
Right?
Oh, that's deep.
They'll move with you in the ebb and flow of life, in the ebb and flow of love. You know, because shit ain't always gonna be good. Right now, I'm at a very low point. I'm afraid to admit it. 6 months ago, 10 months ago, I was at a very high point. I was like, shit, yeah. But I am the type of person, I know what I have within me to get back to the high point. But these things have to happen.
For sure. It's part
of
life.
Yeah. Like, you know, you question yourself, like, I did all these things to get to this certain part of life, and now
I'm here, and it's like,
I'm back at a low point. How did that happen? At 45, nigga, like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but you're still alive.
But here I am, and still kicking, and still have options, and still have community, right? Still have community. But it's rough. But I feel like this is where, you know, we depend on one another. When you have these low points that you reach out to people, and black people and black women especially will not.
So difficult.
Because we're always the strongest. We got to hold up. We got to act like ain't shit wrong. Yeah. Nigga, it done all but killed me. I can't no more. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm reaching out. I'm coming through. I'm speaking out. I'm saying what I feel.
Yes.
All that shit, man. It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing. So I have a question. Yes. What made you decide to come out to your grandmother, and why was she first?
Ooh, I have a very peppered life story. It's very unusual. I won't say it's unusual, but it is different. So, and the time when I told my grandmother when I came out to my grandmother, I was on my own, on the run, and my family we were separated from my family for years. Like, we were told we could not talk to them, and we were very close-knit family. And when we were in this situation, we weren't allowed to talk to them. It was very fucked up. It's very deep. But at this time, I was out on my own. I was in the streets hiding. And I was just like, I need to tell somebody, because I didn't feel free because I couldn't be myself. I was always hiding. So me and my grandmother were always very close. Like, she got me more than anybody. She just knew me, like, more than my mother, you know? And so I got to tell somebody. I think my brother, I take that lie back. I think my brother was the first person I told. He didn't give a damn. I was his hero. He didn't care. And then I came and told my grandmother. And so I just kind of, you know, told her, because I felt like it was time. I was on my own. I was my own woman. I was like, if I'm going to do my own life, I need to be true to myself. So I told her, and she was just like, yeah, me and my granddad, he was a preacher. He taught me how to dress the way that I do, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I don't know me, but I'm known in them streets. But for my dapper attire. But he taught me how to tie a man's tie. And he said, if you're going to wear men's clothes, you got to wear it right. Right. He was known as the honey dripper, because he was a very sharp dude.
Okay, Grandpa.
Yeah. I also inherited my left hook from him. He was a boxer, Golden Gloves boxer as well. But yeah, I mean, very welcoming for my grandparents, more so than my parents. So that's how I ended up coming out. Just I was on my own child. I was like, I'm my own woman.
Grandma, I got.
How old were you when you came out?
I got to tell you, 20. I'd have been 28.
Oh, later. Okay.
So no, I came out. No, my parents knew I was 12.
Oh, okay.
But like when I officially, you know, people kind of speculated. My parents found out when I was 12. For a long time, it wasn't until I got on my own at 28.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. That sounds like the church that I grew up in, where they said we were non-denominational, but it was very
non-denominational.
Similar. But it was like our family that wasn't part of the church was the devil and like all these things and so many things that we couldn't do.
Yes,
like
I came from dogs and I was a pedophile and so it was a hot mess.
Well, I want to thank you guys for giving your time today and for sharing your thoughts and opinions on the various topics we discussed. To our listeners, grow your community and take a moment to like, subscribe, and or follow our guests on their respective platforms. If they choose to tell you how to follow them, they don't have to if they don't feel like it. So now is your time to tell the people to follow you. If you want them to. And if you don't, A_L_the_Smith. That's it. I'm not that cool. But if y'all want to follow me, I'm here. Which platform?
That's Instagram. No, that's Instagram.
Okay. My Instagram is it's easy, Drewston.Texas.
Oh, come on, Drewston.
Drewston, DREWSTON.TX.
If you're a local in the Houston, Texas area, we'd like to meet you in person at our next Mocktail Hour. It is every last Sunday of the month. Visit CMHEPC on Facebook or Instagram, or go to our website, www.cmhepc.com for more details.